Good morning everyone. In today's class we are going to study about history's first chapter of second PUC in their section number 6, Sources of Indian History. So let's begin today's class with the short introduction about what is the sources of Indian history. History is the record of past events and achievements of the man. But these achievements or the events cannot be replaced or reproduced. Historians try to reconstruct the history based on the available sources. Hence, no source, no history. Sources are very essential to reconstruct the history. Without the sources, we cannot write any history. So, the historian says that no source, no history. Discovery, collection, and the interpretations of the source are the greatest challenge to the historians. Without the sources, historical events will become imaginary. Without any sources of the past events or the achievements of the man, the historical events will become imaginary stories. We have variety of sources for the study of Indian history and Karnataka history. It is very difficult for historians to write the Indian history without the perfect knowledge of ancient Indian languages like Sanskrit, Pali, and Prakrit. The deep knowledge of Indian tradition and culture is also essential to write the Indian history. So, history can be classified into two groups. First one, prehistoric period. Prehistoric period means the period where the written records are not available to reconstruct the history. Next one, historic, where the written records are available to write the history. The sources of history can be classified into two groups. First one, archaeological sources. Second one, literary sources. In today's class, we are going to study in detail what is the archaeological sources. Just a minute, I will change the slide. Okay, let's continue. Archaeological sources. This is very important as concern for your examination. You may get 5-mark question about what is the archaeological sources. First, we are going to see what is the meaning of archaeological sources. Archaeological sources are the remains of past human life and activities. It includes stone tools, man-made objects found in the excavation. They are the only source when we do not have any written records. Important archaeological sources are as follow: coins, seals, jewelries, tools, inscriptions, etc. These provide us useful information to reconstruct the history. Again, these archaeological sources are subdivided into excavation, monuments, coins, paintings, inscriptions, etc. Let's have a look at them. First one, what is excavation? Excavation is the scientific digging of the earth for unearthing sources. The prehistory of India is written with the help of the excavation only, and they are the only sources of Indus Valley civilization. Then Takshashila, Gaya, Patliputra, Hampi, etc. have provided an insight into the social, cultural, religious life of the people. The archaeological remains found during excavation are put into the scientific test by carbon 14 and potassium methods to discover or to know the ages of the remains. Carbon 14 is also called as C14. Next, monuments. Point number second, monuments. They are the structures or sites of historical importance such as forts, palaces, caves, temples, basides, statues, stupas, etc. are the examples for the monuments. The caves of Ajanta, Ellora, Khajuraho, the temple at Konark, Beluru, Halebeedu, Hampi, the statue of Gumteshwara, Buddha, etc. help us to understand the culture of Indian heritage. Next, point number 3, coins. The study of coins is known as numismatics. Coins help us to understand the period, the economic condition of the dynasty, religion, language. They also give us information regarding the titles, trade relation, and the extent of the empires, etc. The coins of Guptas, Shatavahanas, Vijayanagara, etc. are the noteworthy. Availability of coins of the one country in another country tells about the commercial relation between them. The coins in India are of gold, silver, copper, etc. Next, point number 4, paintings. The paintings of various periods give us the picture of cultural, social, and religious aspects. For example, the painting in Ajanta of the royal class, dance, dresses, hairstyles, celebrations, etc. At times, they also depict historical events. Example, the paintings at Ajanta cave has the picture of Pulikeshi II receiving the ambassador of Khusro II. Next, point number 5, inscriptions. Inscriptions are the most valuable, reliable, authentic, and direct source in writing the history. They are generally contemporary and related to the events, so are the more reliable. Inscriptions are engraved on stones, rocks, walls, terracotta, seals, and iron pillars. Some of them are on the copper plates also. More than 75,000 inscriptions have been found in India. They are written in various languages like Sanskrit, Pali, Prakrit, Telugu, Tamil, Kannada, etc. They contains details regarding the events, victories of the kings, chronology, etc. The study of inscription is called as epigraphy. The writing on the seals of Indus Valley civilization. That is why Ashoka's inscriptions are regarded as, that means we have found some seals during the excavation of Indus Valley civilization, but it is very difficult to understand what has written on it. So the Ashoka's inscription are regarded as the most oldest one. They are religious in nature and also provide valuable information regarding his administration, political conditions, etc. The Allahabad pillar inscription composed by the Harisena gives details regarding the achievements of Samudragupta. The Ayodhya inscription composed by Ravi Kirti and Halmidi inscription of Kakosita Varma have their own importance in the history of the Karnataka. So this is all about the sources of Indian history. In that, what is the archaeological sources? If you get the question in the examination, what is the archaeological sources? First, you have to write the meaning, what is the archaeological source. Then you have to explain in detail what is the meaning of excavation, monuments, coins, paintings, and inscriptions, etc. So in upcoming class we will going to study about the literary sources. I hope you have understand today's section. If you have any doubts, please comment me below. I will definitely clear your doubts in my upcoming section. Till then, take care, stay safe. See you all tomorrow.